Hello, our growing girlies!
Hello!
Welcome back. This is lesson. It's lesson 12 of A Girl Has Gotta Grow. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Please share with another growing girly. My name is Jess.
My name is Mel.
And we are
A Girl's Gotta Grow. How are you, my love?
I am blessed and highly favoured.
Oh, I love that.
That is what I am. I feel like I've been so tired like the last few weeks, but I feel like today I'm just like, I've got a new lease of life.
That's so good.
I feel like something is just a bit more awakening me. Obviously I woke up tired because I always wake up tired, but as the day went on I was just like,
you could be tighter.
I could be tired. That's it. I could be tireder. So yeah, I'm definitely blessed. I'm happy. The sun is.
To be fair, I think we needed the rain. I'll be honest.
The rain smells so good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the sun. I love hot weather, but I could smell the rain in the office, and I was like, I really like this.
I'm more with rain. So you agree it has a smell, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I said in the office that I love the smell of rain.
Yeah.
Everyone was looking at me like, what do you mean? I was like, no guys, it has.
Yeah, you know, it does, but I feel like it has different smells sometimes. I remember in primary and secondary school, well, I thought the rain stank. Like the rain, I felt like you could smell when someone had been out in the rain.
It was damp.
It's
you don't like the smell of damp.
But I feel like when I was in the rain, I could smell it as well.
Oh.
Like I could smell when rain was angry or something. Like it just smelled dirty.
Okay.
But I feel like today I've smelled refreshing rain. Like,
oh, I like.
Yeah, like the oxygen is mixing with the water and creating some
magic.
There's no such thing as magic. We are Christians.
I like the rain. Like I like when it's raining and I'm in bed. Oh, that rain.
Yeah.
Give me a nap.
Yeah,
that
I do love it.
Rain.
But my bedroom is right next to the garden. So whenever it rains, I don't know why I always think someone's in the garden. So it makes me jump at first. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's raining. And then I can relax.
No, I love the rain.
Yeah, I do love the rain. Do you know what I've been doing for the last couple of days?
What?
In my own house anyway, sleeping with a fan on.
No, I don't own a fan.
Oh, you don't own a fan?
No, I have like a portable fan.
Yeah.
But I don't have like a...
Oh really?
No.
We have tall ones like in the house, but my boyfriend left his small one in my house and I don't like it in his house. It always makes me feel congested when I wake up.
Okay.
But these last 2 days I've been sleeping. I'm like, it sounds good. It feels good.
It's like a white noise.
Exactly. I've been really enjoying it, but I'm like, am I gonna get like addicted to this?
I want to get a was it an air purifier or a humidifier? Yeah. I feel like I need that.
Dehumidifier, I think you mean.
The one to like...
A humidifier adds like moisture into the room.
I think I need that in my room.
Oh really? I have one.
Not like heat moisture, but like fresh air. Because you know with hay fever, I feel like keeping my windows open just invites all of that in. So I need something that can do it without, and I heard it's a humidifier that does.
Okay, I have a humidifier if you want to borrow it.
Ooh,
yeah, I don't even use
it.
it. Yeah, you pour water in it and then it like...
Please, because I was looking to see, okay, which one should I buy? But then what if I'm wrong and it's not that and it's something else?
I literally don't use. I only used it when I had my tonsils taken out because I needed the moisture in the room. You can have it. To be fair, I don't use it.
Oh, look at you, gift giving.
Just remind me because in 2 years time I'll be like, oh yeah,
I'll be like,
the humidifier.
Next week, please. Give me that.
Yeah. Dehumidifier or humidifier. Look up which one you actually want.
No, I thought it was a humidifier.
Dehumidifier is what people normally get to stop like too much moisture in their house, which stops like mold and stuff.
No, I need the other one.
Humidifier, but don't use it too much. Too much moisture in your house can cause mold.
No. I think I just need it just a bit, just to bring some...
Helps you breathe. And
something into this atmosphere. Yeah. And then I'll see how it goes. But then an air purifier, apparently that's good as well. Yeah. So I'm gonna look into that. But I just didn't know which one, so I'll test out the humidifier and then I'll see if it's good enough or we get an air purifier. I saw one that Shark was selling.
How much?
300.
300?
The same same price as a Dyson at this point. But I was just like, ow, not too sure yet.
Okay.
Let me try.
That's an investment.
Yeah, let me try Amazon.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. Yeah. And then if it's like, oh yes, this is what we need. I don't need an AC. No, I don't. And the thing, I get why people sleep with fans, because sometimes I get hot at night, but a fan is not what I need. I need something to create the atmosphere in this room. But
that, you know, what I have would warm up the room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. I'll try the dehumidifier. If that doesn't work, we move to. Is it a humidifier?
No, you are trying the humidifier. If that doesn't work, you will try the dehumidifier, air purifier, Shark 300.
Yeah, in Jesus' name.
£100.
But you know what's so crazy? I would rather get like a really good vacuum than get
Is it?
Yeah.
I think we need to make investments in life.
Yeah.
You know, like, I like dupes. But like when it comes to things like a Hoover, even a hairdryer, I think the next hairdryer I buy is going to be that Dyson Airwrap.
Apparently it's really good.
It doesn't use heat.
Oh, that's good.
Which is really, really good. I feel like that's the next step of what I need. Like, you know the hairdryer you have, I copied you.
Okay.
That brush one. I don't like it anymore.
To be fair, yeah, it's not like all the greatest tool.
But when I first got it, I thought it was incredible.
Why don't you like it now?
I feel like it rips my hair out.
Oh.
Yeah. But when I first got it, I didn't notice that at all. But obviously it's like the bristles are like dark.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, just one day I was using it, I was like, I don't like this. And I feel like it takes a really long time to dry my hair.
Oh.
But it's strange because when I first got it, I was like, whoa, this is so good.
I feel like with me it doesn't. So I don't really know. Maybe your hair texture has changed a bit.
I don't know. But like I do like how straight it gets my hair if I'm drying my hair.
I just like the fact that you can brush. Because I used to hold a brush and it was just too much work. So I just wanted something that you could just...
Yeah, no, it's good. Probably end up giving it... I've got like 3 hairdryers at the moment.
It's so weird. I've become an adult. I've been looking at our washing machine and our cooker. I'm like, time to switch it up. But then it's like, you don't want to get a rubbish one. You want to get a really good one. Do you get one that's also a dryer? But then my sister used to have one, which was a dryer and a washer. But then it just became a bit like confused. I think the machine was confused. So when it was drying, it wasn't really drying. So then I was just like, do you have to buy 2 separate ones? Like, what do you do? And then I looked back and I said, whoa, these are adult purchases. I was like, okay, go off.
We not long ago got a new oven, like and hob and stuff. You know, the whole thing comes together. We haven't touched the oven. We've had it for about 2 months. We haven't touched the oven. It's literally storage for trays.
Oh.
Because obviously we have an air fryer.
Yeah, we love an air fryer.
But if you actually try, do you use the oven?
Yeah.
Oven food. So I tried it at my partner's house. I'm like, it tastes nice. Like, I haven't had oven food in such a long time.
Yeah.
I really actually do taste the difference between food cooked in an oven and an air fryer.
To be fair, I haven't had oven food in a while as well, but I get it. Yeah. There must be a difference. That's why there's the air fryer, and then there's the frying in the oil, and then there's the, you know.
We have that as well. We have deep fryer. Oh, plantain is sweet in
that. There's so many different things.
Yeah, so many appliances. But do you like, in terms of you said you want to like look at ovens and look at stuff like that. Do you want to continue investing in this house that you live in?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because sometimes I go back and forth on I want to move out at some point.
Yeah.
Do I, that money that I invest in the house, do I want to use that to save for myself? It's like, it's conflicting sometimes for me.
I think for me it's different because I eventually know that I'll just have this house to myself at a point. So even if I invest in like an oven and and I want to move, I will move with it. Okay. You know, if I do want to move. At the same time, it's a case of I want it now. Yeah. Like I want a nice oven now. Yeah. Until I don't know when I'm gonna move out. And I feel like I'm the type, and I remember I was at work one time and we were looking at houses and I was like, oh, I don't like this house because I don't like the furniture, or I don't like the house because of the... And then my manager said to me,
You don't move in with the furniture.
You know, all of that doesn't come in the house. Do you know, I was so shocked, like disbelief, like, what do you mean? Because that's how I've been picking these houses. I've been picking it because of furniture, not because of, then why show me all of this environment if I can't? So I'm gonna get that. It would have been such a shock
for you to just turn up on day one with
empty.
your pots ready to cook.
Empty, no sofa, no bed, no nothing. I just said, huh? But then obviously you can buy.
Yeah, you can rent normally a furnished apartment.
Yeah, but that's my thing. I don't want to add things. I just want it all there. Just
ready made.
Give it there for me. That's all I want. If I like this sofa, you better
that
keep
too.
that sofa.
I mean, some people when they're selling their houses will like just add an additional fee for you to keep like their things. But what if they have dogs and stuff peeing on the sofa?
Girl!
Or the bed. I could never keep someone's bed.
No, I'll keep my own bed. But I just mean, you have a really nice.
Yeah. Let me have it, please.
You have a nice
fridge.
fridge.
Hob, like a lot of times, hobs are already like a part of the. How do you say it? Like the
furniture.
It's stuck into the wall.
Oh.
So it might often come with at least a hob.
No, because I was seeing a girl on TikTok. She really switched up this whole apartment that she was renting, and then a year later she moved out and she had to undo everything. She put this on the wall. She had to take out. I said, why? I don't want to do that.
I don't do that.
I'll just leave everything and just move on.
Oh, it's if I'm renting, yeah.
Yeah.
Just, as it came, as I stayed.
Yeah.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all.
But no, what were we gonna talk about today, honey?
Today we're gonna talk about something that men say women don't like to talk about.
Oh gosh.
And that's accountability.
Actually, I think we are quite accountable.
I think
girlies.
we are accountable girlies, yeah.
I agree, not everyone is accountable, but I don't think it's like specific to women.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you just say women are not accountable? I think, you know, you have to be accountable to, what is accountability anyway at this point? It's knowing that, okay, this is something that I need to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
Do you know what keeps me like okay with that understanding? Is that I already know the only perfect person was Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm like,
exactly.
I'm not Jesus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Clearly
I'm not perfect. That's okay, because neither is any of y'all.
Clearly I have a little problems to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, the problems are many, but
yeah.
what is like, how easy do you find it being accountable?
To hold accountability. I think I don't know, it's like situation based. I think there's a lot of times where accountability has subconsciously scared me. Like, I think, for example, I have I'm not very good at communicating.
Okay.
I'm not very good at expressing how something feels in the moment. So sometimes the way I express it might not be very nice or whatever. But in my head, sometimes I'm like, yeah, but I've told you though. Like, I can come with that attitude sometimes. But I do think that as I've gotten older, as I've like made different friends and met different people, my accountability has gotten stronger in a sense where sometimes I feel like I am so accountable that I deprive myself of the acknowledgement that I deserve, if that makes sense. Like, I think I often take accountability so far that I will hold blame for things that not necessarily are not my fault, but perhaps it wasn't actually that wrong what I've done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm on both ends of the spectrum. But again, I think meeting better people in my life and meeting better people in my life has helped me to become more accountable without the guilt.
Yeah.
Because I think it's very easy to feel a sense of guilt when you're taking on accountability. Yeah.
I think with me, I would say I am accountable to myself, but I do have moments where I convince myself I'm not. Like, not I convince myself I'm not, but like in situations where I should be accountable for, sometimes it does take me a minute to like say, okay, Mel, you know. But I do think more time than not, I try my best before making any like conscious decision to think about all spectrums. Even like when speaking to people and I want to tell someone something that is like bad or sad, I try to figure out, how do I deliver this? Was my delivery okay? Am I wording things okay? So that I know that I've tried my best to do the right approach to it. Sometimes it's not always right, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, but what's the problem? And then again, as you said, having better people around you, like one thing my friends do is they'll tell me like, well, you were wrong here. And before, I used to take that very weirdly. Like, oh my gosh, people are telling me when I'm wrong. And then I internalized it. That's actually the word. I would internalize it as you're saying, oh my gosh, I hate you and you're a bad person. But then it's like, no, as I've gotten older, I've realized you're not perfect. And you do things to upset people, even when that's not your intention. So them telling you is actually a form of love and grace. And at least you have people that do that, because I have seen a lot of people that lack accountability. Like, I've seen a lot of people that tell them, don't tell them, and some people don't have people to tell them. You know,
absolutely.
Some people, they're just walking around with
yes men.
And I don't have yes men. I have, you go girl, go Kylie, go. But I don't have people that wrong and strong. They're just going to be silent and watch me be a mess, you know. And that's why sometimes when I want to tell my friends some stuff, I have to say, guys, this is a safe space. I know you're going to give it to me. I
just had to announce.
I know you're going to give it to me, but let me just set the scene. Let me set the scene, and I'm ready to take it, you know. I'm ready to take it. But accountability, I think we all need it. We need to really find it.
I truly think like learning to become accountable is literally like, it's a stepping stone for growth, like in all areas of life, like whether it comes to like relationships and even like accountability in your personal growth and personal development. I think this is where sometimes like I've slipped, where it's like I've set myself a goal and I've swayed that way, but I haven't held myself accountable for this goal. So that's why I've jumped to another goal and sort of forgotten where the path was. Again, I think that also comes like with like relationship with Christ and God. It's like I don't always hold myself accountable for like how much I say I want to speak to God or get closer to God, and it's like God, he might show me a sign to keep me accountable, but unfortunately he's not going to come and sit on my bed and say, time to read your Bible. But again, in me growing in Christ, that's me having to hold myself accountable. But I think the point about like having people around you that hold you accountable and that I am happy to like invest my dreams or goals with is, I guess, what's helped with that accountability or ability to stay accountable. A lot.
I think we've said it like 20 times. I think with me, it's so bizarre, but I can be accountable when it comes to others, but then when it comes to myself, it's like, it's not that I'm not accountable to myself, but it's just very interesting. Do you ever find people that they're so invested in like other people and like their goals and making sure that they stick to what they need to do and da-da-da, and when it comes to themselves, it's just like, you're dishing it, but are you taking it? Are you preaching something that you do, or you know? So again, that comes even with like self-awareness. Like, I think I'm very self-aware. Like, I think I know where I'm at, even when it's in places that are not the greatest. I'm like, I know this is where I'm at, but it's just, it's finding that, I'm still finding it, but it's finding that push to understand that your life is worth being like, I don't know how to explain it. It sounds very deep, but what I'm trying to say is like, you're so focused on other people's goals, and you're so focused that, you know, your friends are doing well, but then you're allowing yourself to like slip your own goals or slip the things that you want to do. And then I really am still unpacking it, and I'm just like, but why, like, Mel, why do you do that? Because it doesn't actually make sense. Because it's not like you don't have
goals,
ambitions, or even just awareness of it. It's like, no, you know what you need to do. Why are you not doing it? And again, it comes from, I think it stems from a lot of different things that I'm unpacking in therapy, but I am getting better at just saying, yeah, but, you know. And sometimes even in that, it's like, do you remember like a few episodes ago we were talking about how you can have a goal to, I don't know, you want to save, and then your friend wants to do this, so then it's like you forget your goal to like appease your friend, and then it's just like,
and it's like, in that situation, not only are you lacking discipline, but also lacking that accountability and promises that you've sort of made to yourself. In terms of like keeping yourself accountable, is there some sort of method you use? Is there something you follow, a ritual, or?
To be fair, I always go back to my goals. Like, the goals that I set for myself, yes, they change throughout the year when things change, but it's like I'm always like, okay, but is this where you want to stop? Like, is this where you want to be? Is this it? And I'm like, no. And it's like, okay, so what small thing can you do to not be this at this moment in time? And then it's like, what I'm trying to do now is take those small things, and I believe anyway, like, small progression leads to bigger progression. But I do know that sometimes I am very lenient to myself, where it's like, oh yeah, but you know, you're trying, and it's like, no, girl, you better, because if it was my friend, that's what I would do. But then when it's with me, I'm just like, yeah, but you know, this, and then I don't know, your past, and then I don't know, you're this, and you get what I mean, like, I know this and that, and you know, it's very hard right now because this and that, and it's like I try to cushion, or like I try to, what's the word?
It's like, what, find excuse?
Yeah, like I try to reason. It's like I'm reasoning with something that I know, babe. You wouldn't do that with other people.
It's like you give yourself that leeway. It's like a pull and push, but with your goals. With the things that you say, like, I want for my life. And I think, like, I can be like, well, no, I'm often like that, but I'm also mean to myself sometimes. And I think sometimes accountability or having self-awareness, sometimes I feel like I can take it too far, to the point where it's like, am I being self-aware? Am I actually just being like not very nice to myself? It's
like, you know, when they say, I feel like sometimes I go through a lot of condemnation. Where it's like I'm very, 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 very hard on myself. And it's like, oh.
But then when I'm that hard on myself, it's like, I shy away. That doesn't, like, I don't need that.
Freeze. You just freeze.
In the same way, I don't need my friends to be like, I want you to like push me, but don't shout at me. Like, don't tell me off. Like, and exactly when I'm mean to myself, I'm not gonna work on my goals.
No.
I'm just gonna call myself like lazy and say, oh, you know what, you actually didn't do it. I won't do it. Like, I was that kid in school. Like, teacher told me to do. I'm not doing it then. Like, if you shout, I'm not doing it. So if I'm shouting at myself, then I'm not doing it. So I think sometimes it's hard to find that balance between saying I'm super self-aware and I'm actually putting myself down. I'm so self-aware that I think I'm so self-aware that I'm actually sort of being mean to myself. So I think self-awareness is good if you can also find the positive in that as well, because it's like, I'm so self-aware, I know that I'm lazy, but I could also be so self-aware that I know that I'm driven and ambitious. But am I living a life that aligns with being driven and being ambitious? Because I can be aware that I have those goals or I am ambitious, but I'm just not falling in line with that. And I think that's me.
Yeah, I think a good example that I have of that was, there was a saving goal that I wanted to achieve, but the problem is I wanted to achieve it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then, but the way life is set up, you can't achieve that tomorrow. So I remember my friends used to always say, like, you're very hard on yourself, because it's like sometimes you set goals that are so high that it's like you forget to take into consideration the person that you're setting them for, and in that case it's me. So it's like sometimes I forget to identify myself, which again, as much as I'm saying I'm so self-aware, I think sometimes I cannot be self-aware. So my friends were just telling me, like, okay, this goal that you have, yes, it's a great goal, but can you create a goal that is not less than that, but like more
goal to get you to that goal.
Like, can you create something more realistic to your current situation? Because the problem with setting a goal so high and not being aware of your current situation, you're gonna get frustrated at the fact that so it's like if I say I want to earn £1 million tomorrow, but you can't do that. Like, look at what you earn, look at what your habits, look at all these things, and then work towards that bigger goal with the person that you are.
You currently are.
And I think when I do that, sometimes I get kind of sad, because I'm like, yeah, but I'm not that person, you know? And I was like, even just, you know, when you have a vision of the type of woman that you want to be, oh, that woman, she's a you know, but that woman, it isn't going to happen tomorrow, because you have habits that you need to work on. You have a career path that you need to get to. You have lessons that you need to, like, it's a process. And I think I was very impatient where, you know, like they say we live in like a microwave generation, where it's like, give it to me now.
You don't want the process, you want the result.
But it's not like I don't appreciate the process, because I don't think there's anything like an overnight. Like, people have been working, like, even for example, you know, Zara Larsson, that Midnight Sun, she's been singing for donkeys. Even like Billie Eilish, I didn't know Billie Eilish used to be on like memes and stuff, like on
Tumblr.
I didn't know that. It was only recently that I knew that, and it made me realize, like, babe, there is a process, and there's beauty in that process. It's the same thing with my relationship with God, and that's why there was so much push and pull with it, because it was like, I want to be that prayer warrior, that Proverbs 31, I want to be it now. now. And if I'm not that now, then there's no hope.
And that's the thing, it's like, if you're not that now, I give up. I'm not even going to take those 1% steps to get closer to.
I haven't thought about the 1%.
Yeah.
I thought about 100. I don't know. I've never. It's like, I was asking chat this. It's like, why am I so ambitious? Like, I'm not a lazy girl. I'm so ambitious, but it's like, I don't always get to the goal that I set. And they were just like, because I don't know who they are, but they were just like, it's because you haven't created a routine or habits that can get you to that goal. You just see that goal, and then it's like, that's it. And then you try to get to that goal, you know, when the whole process is a process.
It's mini habits.
You know, the whole process is a process, and you shouldn't be frustrated with yourself because you're not getting there straight away. You should actually just enjoy the journey, and now I'm actually enjoying the journey. Before, like 2 years ago, I wasn't enjoying the journey. I was very sad. I was not enjoying the journey because I didn't create tools and means.
And I think that's what, that's it. Is you're trying to get from A to Z and skipping out on all the letters in between. But it's like, it's weird, and I don't know, like, I can't speak for you, but I can imagine if you read something like that where chat has said, you're not creating the mini goals. I'm sure you know that. Like, you know that you can't, realistically, you know you can't go from here to here.
Because if I told anyone else, I'll tell them. But then with myself,
exactly. But with yourself, it's like you're so, not you, but like we are so strict with ourselves that it's like, we haven't got there, like we failed, but everyone else has to take those mini steps in order like to get there.
And even in saying that, it's like when you look at other people that have got to that goal, for some reason it's like you're fixated that they've got to that goal.
Yeah.
And it's so sad because not a lot of people actually, well, a lot of people are now, but people never really used to tell you how you
The
got.
journey, yeah.
It was all gatekeep, and then we just see you in I don't know where, and it's like you create that illusion of this has always been my situation.
Exactly.
It hasn't.
Yeah.
And even like, this is why I always say Instagram is not real, because I remember seeing someone's holiday. Oh, if you saw that holiday, you would have wished you were on it. And then they did a story time, and they explained all the things that were going on to get to that holiday, all of that. And I just said, okay, this is why it's not good to compare and just look at one person's situation and think, but obviously we can't go to everyone and say, okay, so tell me your struggles.
No, absolutely. But I do think as well that's like part of why I've started getting into listening to people's podcasts or watching people like on YouTube, because it's like that's why I get to know the story behind people. And it's not like being fixated on celebrities and stuff. No, like I couldn't give a heck. But if I'm gonna sit there and like be in awe of someone because they've achieved this huge thing or they look really good, but it's like I'm not watching their workouts, I'm not looking at their before when they were actually overweight and now they're in great shape, you know?
Even those, it's like, how did you get that?
How did you get there? But it's like they obviously they worked. But I'm like, that's why sometimes I'm like, am I lazy? Because I'm like,
am I working hard enough?
am I working hard enough? Like someone can say they've gotten from here to here in 5 years, like be that from overweight or whatever it is to like super skinny or in great shape. It's like I lived those same 5 years as they did.
Yeah.
And I might have had the exact same goals as them. But again, that's what it is. We might be just as self-aware as each other, but they were self-aware but also disciplined, but also took mini steps. And perhaps they had that end goal in sight, which I'll always have in sight, but it's like I've got to do the small goals, I've got to do the small steps, I've got to do the smaller things. And the thing is, those smaller things, they're actually so much easier to do, because once you get to like our big goals, like I know obviously some of your goals and mine, that's hard work. That's probably harder work than what we're doing right now. To say I want to travel and work, hard work.
The way I'm conditioned right now, I don't think I could keep up with that.
Honestly. And that's the thing. I think I come to a place where it's like I'm no longer saying, God, please give me the God, please give me that. No, God, please give me the capacity, or please give me the drive to hold on to the capacity that I'm asking for.
Yeah.
Because right now, I want to own £1 million business. I can't run £1 million business right, so I'm... Hello, mummy. I'm at Mel's house recording. My mum was that mum who would like call me in school and I'd be like, I'm in lesson. She'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, so anyway, that's
I feel like I'd be that type of mum as well. I would just be like, oh, I just wanted to say
5 minutes of your time.
I know the professor is staring at you right now.
Tell him it's okay.
I just want to. But no, you were saying, you were talking about, the example you gave was a great example. I know if God gave me £1 million right now, I would be shaking in my boots. Because again, like, and that's why they say like faithful with little means faithful with much. And I had to be honest with myself. And I said, as much as I'm wanting £1 million tomorrow, do I know how to manage it, maintain it? Do I have the tools to know what to do with it? Or am I not even like, am I maintaining what I have now? Yeah. So then that's why that became my focus, where it was like, you know what, Mel, you need to reach a stage where you understand finance, you understand your spending habits, what drives you to spend, are you impulsive, are you not, you know? And that's why sometimes you see, like, I will, when I go into the shop and I see something, I'll talk about it to like process.
Help me justify it.
Do I really want it? Do I really need it? Is it something that I need today? Because that's like a mini tool or habit that I'm trying to form. Like I've seen CEOs, like brand owners, who said like she lost, how much did she lose? I think it was like 20k or 50k on a bad deal. And she said, thank God it was just 20k, 50k. She said, thank God. But again, that was a lesson that she had to learn. Me now, if I lost...
lose £200.
If I lose... What? I'm literally I'm a mess. I'm
Do
like,
you know how much I cry when I forget to stop a subscription? Like £12 comes out of my account.
oh my
I'm
god.
like, Apple, this was a mistake.
The other day, I was like thinking about a subscription. I said, it's coming to the end. I have to renew. So then I looked the next day.
It was coming to the end.
It was gonna renew again.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, but I don't need this. So I knew I wanted to stop the subscription. So then I was like, oh, thank God. But this is the thing. It's like, you know, there's some people, they know their finances like top of their head.
Yeah.
They know what comes out. They know what subscriptions they have. And that's the thing. Like, sometimes I sit and look at my bank statement and I just want to see where I've spent my money.
Yeah.
And when I started doing that, I said, wow.
Yeah.
This.
Because that's the thing, if you just scroll, like sometimes I just every so often just scroll, like now I do like add things into a sheet which really overwhelms me, but when I just scroll I'm like, but this doesn't make sense, this doesn't add up. Like for me it's like, but only £4 came out here and then £10 came here, why is there £1,000 missing? It's until you really like intricately go through it all and it's like, okay, like I made a mistake over £400, this is just food or this is just clothes.
Yeah, and this is the thing, when you do that, it's like a mirror to yourself, which then allows you to know yourself more, you know, because then it's like, it might not be nice to see that you spend £400 on food, sorry, but it's like, at least now you can see that that's actually, babe, what you're doing.
That's what you're doing, yeah.
And then hopefully it allows you, if you want to change your ways, like, oh, okay. And that's another little step that you're now making to, how then, so, because as you said, it's like £4 here, £10 here, £12 here, but it all adds up. And then when you realise how much it all became, those for £4, £10, you're like, oh. So now when you spend that £4, £10, you're more
cautious, and aware. And I think it's not even in a sense to deprive myself. It's like if I look at these things and it's like this £4, look at it and say, okay, like if I'm okay with that, cool, continue to spend your £4. But if you really have goals, because even like I was talking to my colleague and I was like, people like raise families obviously on the salary that I'm on, even less to be fair, because I'm one of the high earners of the support staff, and I'm like, I'm a single babe at home, like I said I'm single, but you know what I mean by that.
I mean like you don't have any dependents.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. But it's like I had to become super aware of myself, especially when my salary went up, to realise I'm the problem when it comes to like my salary and my finances.
Before it's like, oh, give me more money.
It's like, I don't earn enough, I don't earn enough.
No, babe.
I do. I actually do. Yeah. And I think a lot of us actually do earn enough, maybe even more than enough. But it's like a lot, I can't speak for everyone obviously, but I know myself, like I had to become aware when I'm getting to the end of the month and I'm like, ooh, like there's not much left in my account. I had to become, no, it's you. Yeah. Like you are the one that is being impulsive. You are the one that's buying food rather than taking food from home, which you have at home.
You just triggered something. Because I'm not being funny. People are eating the same. Like people are eating the same. At work today, someone said to me, "Oh, what are you having for dinner?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick up something." That's what I said. I'm gonna pick up something. Oh, and then they were like, oh yeah, we're making this. And I was thinking, you had that yesterday. I was like, you had that yesterday. And I was like, wait. That's when I said, oh yeah, I'm the problem. Because
you said, you're the weirdo. Wait, no wait.
No wait, I'm the problem. Because again, it's like, I'm saying I want to save and I want to do all that. People are meal prepping. People are eating the same dinner for 2 nights. 2 nights. Who am I?
She says, I want steak and salmon tomorrow.
Yeah, I want steak
today.
Then I'll go and get a salmon.
Yeah.
Put it in the air fryer. Then the next, what am I feeling today? I'm not feeling like a millionaire. That's what I'm not.
Sure.
That's what I'm not.
Yeah.
Because even when you think about it, our £10, £20, for a millionaire, that's some millionaire. You tell them £500, they just That's their £10, by the way.
Yeah.
So now imagine if that's what I was operating on in that sense, because I also do feel like subconsciously, and I don't know if it's just me, but when I have more money in my account, I feel like I need to spend it more, which sounds weird, but I know people that have literally said, even when I was earning more, I was still living below my means, and that helped me do what I needed to do. And then that's when it clicked to me that I was like, oh, okay, just because more money's coming in does not mean
it also needs to go out. No, absolutely.
You know?
I think when it comes to, obviously I know it's not a subject about like expenditure and stuff, I think we've sort of fallen into it. Like when it comes to that, like I think I do go one way or another, and I do think it comes down to also like how I was brought up and how like I saw money around me, or people's like how people dealt with money around me. So I think when I was new to the work game and I was like on like a lot less money, and then I earned a little bit more, it was like all spend. Like I've never seen money like this. But then I feel like in the difference between the job I'm in now and my last job, it was quite a big gap, big jump, but doesn't feel like it monthly. I was very strict in saying to myself, you earn more, cool. Even if you're going to spend more, you save more. Automatically, you have to save more. If you end up spending more, fine, whatever, at least I can say I have savings. And I had to be aware of the fact that like I have goals, and part of my goals was to earn more. You have now done that. How dare you spend more of it? Like, how dare you spend more of it and then still turn around and complain? Like I say, people are raising families.
It's so crazy because I really think about that, and I'm just like,
you're buying meals for 4 people.
Do you know what I do love to watch on TikTok sometimes? You know people that go, oh, here's my £50, I don't know, weekly shop. For a family of 4. I'm just like, how are you doing that? And I can't. And it's like, maybe I'm exposing myself here, but it's like, I really had to look at myself and say, where are you spending your money, babe? Like, where? I'm not in the brothels or anything like that, do you know what I mean? But it's like, because you don't need all of that. And that's when I realized I sometimes operate a lot with feelings. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I want to eat this, or I feel like I want to do this, or I feel like I need this. Do you get what I mean? Or when I'm sad, what's going to cheer me up? Buying something. And I guess like it might in the moment, but then when I have it and then I remember I didn't hit my goal, I'm sad again. So it's more just kind of bringing it back to self-awareness. I do think you have to go through different experiences to discover where you're at. And sometimes it's those experiences where you waste money on something, or you know, it's just all part of life.
Part of life,
I saw a girl saying like she's in her 30s now, and she said like one thing that she wished she didn't do in her 20s or early 20s was everything that everyone had, she bought it.
So
because now she doesn't wear half of it, or she doesn't use half of it, or it's gotten broken or stolen. Do you know how we were talking about like expensive sunglasses and all of that? It's like, not to say that you can't buy that. If you want to buy it and you have the means to, by all means do that. But at the same time, it's like, don't buy it just because everyone else is buying it, or don't.
Well, it's going to put you at detriment.
Like don't do anything that will now cause you to be in a position where you're struggling again. But again, those are lessons that you have to learn. Like when I quit my job, I know it was the smartest thing for me to do for my mental capacity. However, I don't think it was the best financial decision to do, because then it was like, I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world, and by God's grace, like I survived. But it did, I had to go through difficult situations which I could have avoided, you know, if I had, I don't know, maybe thought it through a bit more and not been as impulsive. But again, I take those lessons and I learn from them, and then now I know I won't be repeating that type of lesson again. And this is what I think life is about. Like, you're gonna have to go through things to learn things. Hindsight is great once it's there, but you you don't know things until you do it. And again, with us as individuals, I think we're discovering ourselves every single day. So don't think you know everything about yourself, because you don't. You know, there's certain situations that you've never been through yet to know how you'd be like in those situations. It's like a silly joke would be like, oh, you know, you're like, oh, I'm just a laid back girl. I'm just chill. I'll be a chill girlfriend. You know, I'll be a girlfriend that. You know?
Wait, who said that?
I'll just be chill. No, but like I used to think that I said, why would I ever argue with my partner? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I thought
why should that happen? Yeah.
that would never ever in my whole entire life occur. Like me and my husband will love each other every single day, and you know, and I haven't been married, but I've seen married people, and they've told me, babe, I'm still a boy and you're still a girl. Yeah? You're still different people. So to assume that is, you know, or in that I would have been like, okay, if I argue with this person, let me not speak to them. Like, no, they're not my person anymore. But then it's like, oh, then no one's going to be your person?
Exactly, yeah. No one's two in the same. No one agrees on everything.
Yeah, you don't even agree with yourself all the time. So do you distance yourself from yourself?
100%.
No. You don't. So again, it is, you have to go through experiences to learn more, and this is why we have podcasts like this, so that sometimes you don't have to learn from experiencing.
Yeah.
Vicarious learning. Just see what happens. Look around. Shine your eyes.
Look here.
Listen.
Yeah.
People can tell you things that will help you avoid having to go through things. That's why I love, like, you have your sisters and you have a big sister, and I feel like, obviously I wasn't growing up in your household, but I'm sure she gave you advice on things.
I have two big sisters, you know.
Yes, you do. I said one. Sorry. You have two big sisters and a little sister. But this is what I'm saying, like, you didn't have to go through certain things because you got advice on those things beforehand.
Interesting thing about me is I would see people go through things, follow the same route, and expect a different outcome.
Do you know what that is? First sign of madness.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Because one thing about me, you know how like parents would say, oh, if you don't hear, you must feel. I wanted to hear and also feel as well.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like I had to go through something.
Yeah.
To figure out.
Maybe that's your thought process.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes just because you see someone else, it doesn't mean you won't like it.
It's literally because I'm the type of person. It's like wet paint. Is it really wet? It's hot. Is it really that hot?
Okay.
Yeah. I was that child, and I took that into adulthood a little bit. Again, I'm learning.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's all about learning. Because again, I do agree. Like, I have these thoughts sometimes where just because it's happened to you doesn't mean it will happen to me, right?
And it's true.
Not
necessarily,
at all. However, once I've learned a lesson, there's some lessons I'm still having to learn again.
But a lot of them I just want to learn once.
I just want to learn once.
Yeah.
Like, break my heart once, please. Don't do it 4 or 5 times. Just.
Do you think you could handle heartbreak again? Have you been heartbroken before?
Have I? I've been very, very sad. But I don't think heartbreak.
Yeah.
Because I feel like heartbreak, from what it sounds like, it's like
the pits.
You know, like, you can't breathe, you can't eat.
I can't eat, I can't sleep.
I remember one girl said, like, when she went through heartbreak, she was in the shower and she sat down in the shower and she was just broken. Yeah. So I've not experienced that. I've experienced, like, crying. Yeah. I've cried myself to sleep once. Yeah. I said to God, please let me wake up and not be crying again. And he answered. But
yes, he did.
It wasn't that, I would still eat, but I'd be crying eating.
That's the thing. I think that's why I know I haven't been heartbroken. Nothing has stopped my appetite. No, because one thing about me, I'm going to eat dinner. Yeah. Even if I don't eat breakfast, I'll eat dinner.
Something has to enter my stomach.
Yeah. Like, I don't have energy to cry if I haven't eaten. That makes sense. Like, I've definitely cried in the shower. Like, I've cried sitting. But I think I'm a very dramatic person. Like, I've cried over men in the way that someone who's been heartbroken has cried over men. But I haven't been heartbroken. Yeah, but is it like that's what you're meant to do? Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be that upset. No. Like, I have been so dramatic in situations where it's like, I've cried myself to sleep, but I know I didn't need to.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't that upset. I know I wasn't that upset. Like, and anytime something that should have made me heartbroken has happened, it's all, like, for example, I'm going to expose myself. I got cheated on in one of my relationships, but I didn't find out until after we'd broken up. So it's like, by then it's like, yeah. But I feel like, obviously, had that happened, or had I found out when we were still together, that would have been a heartbreak. But it's like, I've managed to dodge
the broken heart.
Dodge it, every single time. So, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I really want to experience such a thing.
I don't want to.
Like, you know how they say, like, men should experience heartbreak early so that, you know, it doesn't happen when you're old. I
feel like they say it about people in general though, and I feel like I used to say that because I thought I had been heartbroken, but I hadn't. I've watched some of my friends like experience the worst things from men. Like, I've experienced bad men, but they've broken my heart. Like, I've held my friends as they cried because a man has done them dirty.
Yeah, I've never done that. I've cried like to a friend, but no one has had to hold me.
Yeah.
So then I know that it wasn't that deep.
No, but it still might have been. I've been held.
Yeah.
I've been held.
Oh,
I've been held. But I wasn't heartbroken. I remember like one of my friends, that same guy that cheated on me, when he broke up with me, and I was crying. But the reason why he broke up, it was good. We should have broken up. My friend has travelled from my house after work late night to come and comfort me and hold me.
That's
and I'm just like, no, she is, but I'm sorry because you didn't actually have to do that.
You didn't actually.
But she would have listened to my, and she has been heartbroken. Yeah. She probably was sitting there like, this small, broken up, and that's like, what are you even talking about that?
No, I don't know how we got there, but I do think like sometimes, again, going back to how you said you're dramatic and I go for feelings. I think sometimes when I'm sad, I'm not sad because of the thing. I'm actually sad about something else that reminds me of this thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, if I stop speaking to someone, I'm not sad that like, oh, they broke my heart or anything. It's more just like, oh damn, like now I have this issue, like now I have someone that has done something bad to me, or like we were so good as friends, like do you know what I mean, like, you know, because I don't feel we're not meant to be combative towards each other, so those are the things that make me sad. But again, it is a case of you've gone through it and now you know that that wasn't what you were experiencing, but you had to go for it to know what that was. You know? And I think I've stopped myself a lot of times in life to not do something because I didn't know what the outcome would be. Like I would I don't know if it's like being scared of the unknown, but it's like I would be like, oh, I don't know if I should do this. And it's not because I can't do it, I'm not capable, but it's more like, oh, I don't know what the outcome is. But now growing up, like I enjoy the art of not knowing, because it could be so beautiful at the end of it. It's like, even like self-sabotaging. I've been a poet of that, but it's not because of anything apart from, I don't know if this is going to be really good or really bad, or sometimes I'm even like worried that it's going to be so good that I don't know what to do with it. So then it's like, I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Now I'm super excited, like my head.
Yeah, I'm like,
I can't take it.
I don't know if I end up just being so successful.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna upset somebody because I'm so rich. Like,
do I not? And then again, I would actually say an old church I used to go to, they kind of made it seem like humility, meekness was what we all needed to be, and that is it. Like, dare you be like bold or proud, like not proud, wrong word, but dare you be confident, or dare you know what you want. Sometimes it was advertised as pride when you need to be humble. Everybody wanted to humble me. I remember I told you about that guy that was like, oh, I'm not going to compliment you because I don't want to give you a big head. I said, at that time, you know, I actually sat there and I took it in and I was like, oh, maybe that would make, like,
maybe that would give me a big head.
No, maybe that isn't like,
I shouldn't be complimented.
Can you?
Is it? Is that what you thought?
Yeah, not like I shouldn't be complimented, but it was like,
As in, you didn't think what he was saying was necessarily wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think it was right.
That was bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was right.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Come and say that to me now.
But come and say that to my friend.
Yeah.
I would have said,
yeah.
babe,
hello?
get out!
You don't speak up now.
Like, what do you mean? Right?
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, like, old you, younger you, is very different to grown you. And one thing I've always said is I want to grow.
Yeah.
I don't care what speed it is, but growing has happened. I don't even care if I'm the snail, slow growth.
Because they still make moves.
I need to grow because I've seen a lot of older women, in my opinion, have not grown. And I've always said I don't want to be one of those women that hasn't grown. And obviously that looks very different to everybody else, but I'm talking about what growth looks like to me. I'm just like, I don't want to be that way. Yeah,
so I was listening to Emma Green earlier, and she was highlighting about like that woman that we say we want to be, or that woman that we aspire to be. She's not someone that doesn't exist. She's like Mel, or she's Jess.
She's you.
She's literally you. Like that thing that you envision, it's like God didn't plant into your head for no reason. Like you haven't just made that person up. She's you. It's just like, are you walking in alignment with who that person in 10 years, 5 years is supposed to become, or is supposed to be?
And I think like one thing that I'm gonna start doing more often is when I think about that woman, I don't say Melanie. Do you know what I mean? I just say this is what she's doing. But she is you. Yeah. So this is what you are doing. This is what you're going to be doing. Not, you know, like when they say like just visualize what car, Maybe it's you in the car. Yeah. It's not
exactly. Don't just visualize the car. Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like sometimes in my visualization, I don't see the face of the person. I just
physically see the car.
Yeah, I physically see the car. I physically see the house. Yeah. I physically see. It's so weird. Like I can see the back of her with her husband laughing, kicking. But it's like, no, babe, put your face there. Because that is you. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be driving this car. You're going to be living in this house. You're going to have this blessed marriage. Like, this is all going to be you. So don't make it a fictional... You're not writing a book here. Yeah. You're writing your life. And this is your life that is going to happen. You're just working towards that. And I think that will help me personally figure out the things that I need to do to get there more. Yeah. Because if I'm visualizing me as a person, who I am, then I can see, okay, maybe I need to start doing this. Because I say I want to be like this. If I want to be like a girl, I don't want to be a fitness girly, no. But I want to be a healthy girly. I want to be going to classes and you can go to classes now. You can go to classes today. But you see, like, I think sometimes, and it's so good because this is actually helping me unlock my brain. But when we're talking about having that big 100% goal, that big goal, no, but the classes that you want to go to in LA, you have to start.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
here now.
You can go to classes now. You know, you want to drive, I don't know, a Porsche, whatever. Yeah, but you need to start driving now.
Now, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We think that once we get there, this super thing is gonna happen. It's like, okay, now I want to go to Pilates classes just because I'm in LA or just because I've got money. Yeah, but you wasn't doing that before.
And I genuinely do believe, if you're not, let me choose my words wisely. I feel like just because you get put into an environment, it doesn't mean that you're gonna just
automatically change and to suit that.
No, 100%. Like, and it goes back to the whole nature versus nurture. But I do agree, like, different environments bring out different people.
100%.
But I also do think, like, habits are habits.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And whether or not you are 35 in LA or Miami right now, if from 20 to 34 you wasn't doing nothing, I'm telling you,
you might go there and form good habits, but it'll be for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that person that you innately are isn't that person that goes to Pilates or goes to runs or drinks matcha. You were drinking black coffee with 3 sugars in it. That's not gonna just turn off.
You know, and that's the thing about habits. They say like habits take 30 days to form and all of that type of stuff. But I also think it's good with habits sometimes. Just take it day by day.
Take it day by day.
Honestly, sometimes I'm like, oh, day 1, day 2. And that's why with the whole what I wasn't eating, I only ate once because I literally was just taking it day by day. I wasn't saying by the end of. No, I was like, you know what? Today, I'm not doing it. Tomorrow, I'm not doing it. And then next thing you know, it's 2 weeks. Next thing you know, it's 1 month. Next thing you know, it's a year. It's like just being present, and that's the one thing I really think we should all try our best to be is present, because it's great to envision this great future, but if you're not present, you'll just keep seeing that future. I remember Tracy Ellis Ross was saying in a podcast with him agreed, I think she was just saying how like you can visualize yourself to old age, like you can be so fixated on what you want to be and that person that you'll turn 40 and you're not that person yet, but you're still visualizing that person. It's because you aren't present in making that person a reality. And honestly, guys, we don't need to do that.
No, we don't.
We really don't.
I feel like it gives. What's that person called? That man that gives really terrible advice to young boys and tells them they need to be men. And what's his name?
I don't know him.
You do.
I don't.
Oh, you do. I just can't think of what his name is. Andrew Tate.
Is he alive?
Andrew Tate.
No, I'm thinking of Samuel.
I don't know why that came to my head, but it's like, you know, when like his advice is like, you know, you need to be a millionaire, you need to learn how to do this, and you know how to do that. But it's like, I don't know why that's even like why I thought of that. But for me, it's like when he's teaching young boys things, it's like you can't be a young boy, or you can't be someone that, I don't know why I'm bringing this comparison in. It's just like, go on.
It's kind of like how, you know, people that sell you how I'm a millionaire today. But it's like, no babe, I'm not, like, teach me where I'm at now.
Teach me how to make £100.
Teach me where I'm at now to get to. Because I think, and it's so crazy because people are really making money off these type of businesses. Literally. But it's like, and the reason why I don't think there's a high turnover rate is because it's not relatable to someone's current situation. Let's work on how we can get £100 now, because even £100 is not easy for people, you know. So how can we get £100 now, and how can we turn that £100 into £200, £400, you know? And then it's like they always say, like, once you make your first, I don't know how much, 1,000, 100,000, it then just becomes easier.
Actually, they say your first £10,000 is like the hardest to make.
But then once you've made it, then, and I get it, but let's talk about how we can get to 10,000, you know? Because it also, what it does when you don't talk about those beginning steps, you just get discouraged. Like people, like you would get discouraged. It's the same way I was saying, like, I had this big goal, but I wasn't thinking about who I am right now, because unfortunately who I am right now is not my big goal. Or it wouldn't be my big goal. Do you get what I mean? If I was already that wouldn't be my goal. You know, my goal would be out of this world, you know. But remembering, okay, but this is where I am now, so then how do we work with this to then get to that? Because once I get to that, I'm gonna want to be even better.
I think all you have to do is that again. That's how you get, like, that's why it is, I think, so hard to get from 0 to 10,000, but easier to get, because all you have to do is that 10,000 10 more times, and then that's a million.
And because you've done the 10,000, it's like you can actually see that you've made it happen, and then it makes it easier because now you're not working with 0, you're working with 10,000, which can multiply quicker than, you know. So again, guys, it's all a process. My takeaway is love the process.
Love the process.
Love the process, and don't be discouraged by the process, because I also do think it may not work out the first time, it may not work out the second time, may not work out the third time, but my oh my, it will work out one time.
Yeah. And it only takes one time.
That's the thing. It only takes one time. That's why they say, like, even with content and stuff, you see people posting every single day, you see multiple things.
Because it just takes one video.
It takes one. It takes one video for one person to see that is worth seeing, and then your life changes, you know? It's not, we're not looking back and saying, oh, they did all of these other things.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, even with us, if you find us from a video that was from episode 1, we're on episode 12 now. Do you get what I mean? But now you've got all this to go through, but it's just one of those things where it only takes one. And I remember someone on TikTok was saying that she was posting all the time, posting, nothing was happening. And then one day, her video from 3 months ago just went viral. And then it was like, oh, she has all of this, but you know, but that is the process. Unfortunately, we don't know when something is going to blow or break out, or when you are going to be the super millionaire that you need to be. But God knows, just we don't. But at the same time, it's like we believe that that's going to happen, so we should continue to show up for ourselves like we believe it, you know? And I think it'll work out. It'll work out.
Like it did for Arsenal.
Minus the finals, but
anyway, I figured something out actually while you was talking. It's been 3 months of A Girl Gotta Grow.
Has
12
it?
episodes, yeah. I was doing the maths in my head. It's 4 times 4, add 4 is 12.
We didn't acknowledge 2 months. We acknowledged 1.
Yeah.
3 months!
3 months of A Girl's Gotta Grow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Do you know 3 months is a long time?
It's such a long time, I know.
3
I know.
months? What? I think that's so long, you know.
Yeah.
3 months. What can we equivalent to 3 months? Is that a term?
Is equivalent a word?
Is it not?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. Now you make me sad.
I don't know.
No, is that like a school term? 3 months?
3 months? What is 3 months? It feels like it's something.
Yeah, isn't it a school?
School term, 3 months. You can work for 3 months straight. A school term is like 6 weeks. Oh, sorry. No, yeah. The autumn term, spring term, summer term. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's 3 months. Yeah.
Babe, we've done winter or spring. We've done spring.
Isn't it a quarter of the year?
Yeah.
There's 12 months in the year. There's 3 months,
We've done
right?
1 out
3,
of
6,
4.
9, 12. Yeah.
We've done 1 out of 4. Huh? Yeah.
Go, girly. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that us?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that for us. Happy 3 months.
Happy 3 months.
Oh,
I wish I
sorry.
put a balloon or something.
Something. Don't worry. Next time we'll do better. But this is the thing. It's like, this is a great example of when you're in the process, you don't even realize how far you've come when you're just like making the steps, enjoying it. It hasn't been easy. Like, I've cancelled recording times and some things haven't come out. Some things haven't come out the times it's supposed to come out. But babe,
3 months later.
we're still
Months, not weeks.
here. We're still here.
Yeah. Go.
Woo, 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 woo. I think it's a great time for Girl.
We gotta know.
What do we gotta
We
know?
gotta know. I'm gonna let you ask the question.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
What is one tool that you use to help you get to the person that you want to become?
The Bible.
Period.
The Bible. Because I think God knows I've tried to do it without him. God knows I have tried to do it without him so many times. And I think to an extent I'm still not doing it fully with him. But I know the woman that I want to be, yeah, it's successful, yeah, it's rich, but she's a woman that's led by God, by Jesus. She's a woman that doesn't drive her own boat because like Jesus has the will. Like, that's my simple answer.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah,
Drop
I can say
mic.
there's other tools, whatever.
Yeah.
But the main tool has
That is actually a drop mic. I don't have another tool.
no bottles.
No tool, because even when you think about it, doing it alone is actually quite hard. Do you know that? And again, this conversation is triggering because I have some things to talk about with that big man that I have been slacking on. But when I was first launching a Queen Swim, at that time, I don't know if you remember, but at that time, I was really just like in my word, and I was really, and he then gave me a manufacturer that made me pay half price, and then this one was like this, and then this was free, and this was
Photographer.
This was free, and this was free. Everything was free. I said,
For me?
Not saying that you should use God for those things, no. But it is a testament to what you're saying, which is...
you wasn't using God, you was trusting in God whilst you were working on a plan that you gave to God.
Yeah.
And he took the will and he presented you with this because you gave all your trust to him.
Yeah.
And it's literally surrendering it to him.
Yeah.
Not God make me rich, no.
No, because I think even during that time, I wasn't even praying for that. I was just more praying that, you know, God, whatever you have planned for me, let it be, and let me not hinder it for myself, you know. And I think, again, what you're saying is what got me through that process is my faith in God, and like what I was consuming when I was spending time with God. And someone was saying that they like their sad, you know, the sad girlies that sing those sad songs because they're like very heartfelt, emotional. But they said they don't listen to that all the time. Like they can't, because why am I just gonna be sad all the time, you know? But gospel music, like things that fill you up, like I think it is actually very important to consume God. Yeah. It sounds so crazy, but like you just need to consume him, because I promise you, like I think your life, the quality of the life you will live will be so much better. Like you'll just be so much happier. It's not perfect, but at the same time it's like when bad things happen, God is there. When the process isn't going the way it's supposed to go, you're not panicking because you're like, what do I do? You have the belief that God is in control, and he's always in control, by the way. Like he lets us make our mistakes, but at the end of the day, his will will never return to him void, ever. So again, it's like the children of Israel, something that he wanted them to do in 3 days. 3 days. It didn't happen in 3 days, but it happened. It did happen. Not all the people that were there at the beginning were there at the end. However, it is what we're saying, like he has our best interests at heart, always, but he just can't force us to want him. And I don't think it is a case of like forcing yourself to want him, but I think if you open yourself up to him, you will not be disappointed with what you see and what you receive. I don't think so at all. So I don't got another tool to top that tool. You know? But thank you guys for sticking with us for 3 months.
It's so nice of you.
It's so nice, and we've enjoyed it. Honestly, I've enjoyed this 3 months. This journey has been fantastic, and I wouldn't do it with anyone apart from you, girlie. Oh, what emoji should they leave? I come up with emojis, so you give me something.
No, because whenever I say them, you're like, no, actually, no, let's use this instead.
No, okay.
So I'm just like,
this time I won't do that. This time I won't do that.
What did you talk about today?
What did we talk about today?
Money and
self-awareness, accountability.
Guys, I don't know. Put a money sign.
No. Actually, I said I wouldn't say no.
See?
Yeah,
See?
no, okay. We're putting money.
Guys, just, do you know what? Can you put a heart to me, please? My heart is breaking.
Put a heart and a J.
Yeah. There's no J emoji. There's literally no J emoji.
No, just write J.
Yeah?
J and heart. That's what Jessica wants. That's what Jessica.
She's gonna put the emoji. She's gonna put the emoji here. When she does her magic, she'll put the emoji here.
Oh, guys, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. We're on Apple Music. We are on Spotify. We are on YouTube. You can find us on a Girls Gotta Grow podcast on TikTok and Instagram. And where can they find you?
Jess Opoku _ on Instagram and on TikTok.
Guys, we love you so much and we can't wait to see you in lesson
13. Oh, that's a mouthful.
Oh, it's giving adolescence. That's when you turn teenager. Yeah. We growing out here, girls.
I'm really excited to say. This episode was sponsored by...
No, but you know we need to start finding
some sponsors,
Say hi. Sprinkle something.
Yeah. This episode was sponsored by... Okay, thank you, bye.
But this episode was sponsored by Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Bye.